Hi guys, somebody recently convinced me to make a video version of my most recent poem. So here's my attempt at making one. Please bear with me because I don't have it memorized yet, so I'm going to be reading it off my computer screen. So here's my attempt at performing Your Heart is a Red, Red Barn. To the barista who has made thunderstorms of my heartbeat, I know you have not known me long enough to trust the crooked tilt of my smile or the unsteady strength of my hands. I know there have already been too many instances where you've caught me spinning a tornado of my insecurities, but you have eyes that are forever searching for things long hidden. On the day that you asked to know more about me, I found that the thunderstorms and the tornado would not let me form a coherent sentence. Instead, I just gave you all of the generic information. But my name has never sounded so peaceful as the first time I heard it roll off of your sweet tongue. You asked me not to build you a shelter out of my bones. You begged to observe the storm in all of its full glory. Here is my stab at honesty. When I was 10 years old, I began praying to God for the power of invisibility, so that the next time I rode my bike past the neighbor boy's house, he wouldn't push me off of it and take it for a ride. God never answered my prayers, but my dad did. When he saw me tear-stained and on my knees, praying to God like I was talking to a friend, he told me, "Baby girl, God never intended for his children to be invisible. That's why he made us beautiful. Instead, he taught me how to throw a punch. Put your weight behind it, thumb outside the fist, don't hesitate, don't miss. Most importantly, never start a fight, but always, always finish it." Since then, I've only had to throw two punches, one at the jaw of the boy who quickly learned not to take my bike, and the other between the eyes of the boy who took my virginity without first asking for my consent. I am 25. Most days, I can't walk past a mirror or into a crowded room or even talk to a pretty girl without wishing for that same power of invisibility. It's hard to feel beautiful when you're covered in scars you don't think God ever intended for you to have. I know how to throw a punch, but there are some things that can't be fixed with a fist. So I found the refrigerator for a while. I found the razor. I found the bottle. I found destruction and decay before I found art. Before I found music. Before I found words. Before I found salvation in the way the sun and the moon chase their love around a planet that is as scarred and vulnerable as I am. These days, I have the habit of falling in love with the way someone sounds at 4 a.m. when they're just trying to talk me down from a nightmare. I stay up way too late and I wake up earlier than I probably should. I don't drink enough water and I take way too much pleasure in binge watching entire seasons of television shows on Netflix in the middle of the night. I have an extreme love-hate relationship with my mother and I don't like to wear shoes. At all. I do not like to let people pay for me. I often daydream that I win the lottery, and in my daydreams, all of my friends wind up with more money than I have. I have a hero complex. That's why every love poem I have ever written has been to a woman who wanted love but didn't think that it would ever come. I talk in my sleep. I also walk in my sleep. And some days, I feel like my confidence is through the roof when my phone is pinging with messages from people who care about me, but I often feel too clingy and annoying, and I'll never reach out first. I know every word to every song I've ever listened to more than 3 times, but do not ask me to science or history. In fact, don't ask me what I did last week. I have an incredible talent for finding things that have been lost. I have 2 middle names, and I'm the 13th generation of Elizabeths, I know that that means that someday I am expected to have a daughter, and it is my duty to name her Elizabeth. I'm always sure about the things that I love, like your eyes. Your eyes are filled with a fire burning bright as the autumn leaves. Your heart, your heart is a red barn that I want to build a home inside of. I've always been the hero, but maybe it's time I let somebody else do the saving. Thank you.